All right. Hello. Welcome. So, oh, someone wants to offer me promotion of my channel, apparently. Bye. There we go. Okay. Hello, Dino. Mr. Dino. G'day, mate. Hello, how are you? So, I went and I bought JFK. And yeah, we're gonna see how that's going, hey? Gordo, hello, mate. How are you? Good lad. Aaron is first in the chat. He was, so too bad. I hope you are, mate. Everyone, I hope you're all good. So we are flying Delta today. We're flying Delta today, and we are flying from Southwest Florida up to John Fitzgerald Kennedy. I think it's Fitzgerald, is it? I'm sure it's John Fitzgerald Kennedy Airport. So I've already booted into that airport, and hey, it's not forgiving. I've had to switch off all the stuff to try and reduce the impact on frame rate. But that will also be solved when I eventually get my new video card. But for now, I'm running a 2070 Super, so we'll see how it does. Aaron tells me he was struggling, but then he was on VATSIM, and traffic also has a huge impact on frame rate. So anyway, let's go and have a look at our route, shall we? There's our route. That is our route today. That airport kills you. I tell you what, I've been in that airport real life, JFK. It's a nightmare. So, you're kidding. On the 3070? No. Oh dear. So that is our route today. So we're flying from Southwest Florida up over Orlando, Jacksonville, coming in over Atlantic City, and into 13 left today. You're kidding, man. 3080. What the fuck? I think I have to wait for the 5000 series, which is coming in November, and I probably have to get them solar panels on the roof because it's going to suck so much weather, so much power. Wow. Well, maybe they'll optimize it. I don't know why iniBuilds have stopped going HD and SD, you know? I think that really helped on some airports. But let's see anyway. Okay, so what is the weather actually? The weather is not so bad either. We got a bit of fog on the ground in Southwest Florida, but the weather is quite clear all the way up to New York. So it should be decent flying. All right. Let's jump in the cockpit. We're going to be running, actually, let's start GSX so we can get that started. So let's do SimBrief OK. And let's see if the new update for SimBrief does any, if it messes up things. But let's do request boarding. No, okay. Request boarding. Thank you. Finally. Yeah, FSLTL is obviously also giving a lot of frame impact. All right, they're all starting. And let's jump into the cockpit. Let's get my joystick. So there we go. All right. Okay, let's jump into the cockpit, shall we? So we are going to be doing FS to crew this morning. So let's see if that works properly. Okay. So let's see. trigger pre-flight announce. Let's start setting up. Okay. Let's start setting up.
Roger.
Okay. Oh, there goes Dino with his technical support. Yeah, he helped me out there. I put my refresh rate in my monitor at 50%, and it seemed to help a lot. So yeah, Dino's right there. Okay, so what is he supposed? Okay. Let's do execute. Okay. So he's starting to do his stuff. Powering up. And that's the co-pilot, my first officer, taking care of all of that. Okay, let's see. Has he done my ideas yet? Not yet. Okay, so let's put in our fuel, shall we? Let's get our fuel sorted out. There we are. So fetch payload today. Block fuel is 10. So let's go 10 254, 10 254. There we are. And shall we just increase our panel lighting, shall we? There we are. Panel lighting. Good. Okay, that is good. And our payload today. Our payload is, what is our payload? Zero fuel weight 60. Oh, it's quite a full flight today. All right. There we are. Okay, has he done the ideas yet? Come on, do the ideas. I'll do it. There we are. And align. Oh, he's just switched it off. Seriously? Okay, he's still doing this shit. I don't know if this FS to crew is like, it's so much, takes so long to get shit done. Come on. Okay, he's put them on there. All right, aligned. Okay, good. Okay, let's go. FMC, position initialized. Okay, we are at Kilo Romeo, Sierra Whiskey. And we are at gate. What gate are we at? C5. C5. There we are. And we've got there. And good. Okay. Let's put some.
For the walk around.
He's out for the walk around. So I'll just take care of everything else. Yeah, why not? What are you? Lazy first officer. Leaves me to do everything. All right. There we are. Okay, let's go to our route. And let's pull in the old flight planny thing. There we are. Southwest Florida to JFK. 973 nautical miles. Select. Okay, so there we are. Load. So the co-pilot or the first officer has gone out for a walkabout, and then he'll be returning to the cockpit momentarily. What's going on outside? There we are. Okay, right, we're leaving on runway 06 today, I believe. Are we? Yes, we are. There we are. And our flight number today is Delta Alpha Lima 853. Activate. There we go. All right, our departure today, runway 06, and we are going Seashell. Lao is our transition. There we are. And then our arrival into JFK is on 13 left today. 13 left, yes. And we are coming in on, what are we coming in on? Calm 4, that's the one there, and Covia. There we are. All right. Let's check if there's any discos. We do have one disco, so pop that there. Okay. And we are good. Okay, 63. And we have a flight level of 36,000 feet today. The 36,000 feet.
Hi, the security and safety checks are all done. Are you good to start boarding?
Yes, please.
Thanks.
There we go. Okay, and 63. So let's go 50 there. Let's put a bit of panel lighting on. There we go. And everything is good so far. Logo. Let's put the logo on, shall we? There we are. All right. And that is also good. What is our time to align? We are aligned. Okay, that's good. Speed brake, do not arm. Okay. All right. Go there. Route. So our performance today, 360, 360. Our weather, top of climb, wind 251 by 5, 251 by 5, and transition 18,000. Cost index today is 34. Reserves of 1, 0 fuel weight. There we are, and we can execute that. Okay, M1 limit. That's fine. Takeoff. Flaps 5. CG. Okay, and let's go to our weather here. We are. Let's have a look. Wow, there is no METAR. 0 0. Seriously? Still wind, isn't it? So we can leave that alone. And our slope today is 0.025. Okay, let's go 0 0 0. I don't think that's going to enter in there. Okay, it does. And we are good. Rotate V2 152. 152. Motley, hello, sir. How are you? I bought New York, obviously. 360. My pilot, my first officer's doing a walkabout. He's checking that nothing's fallen off the airplane, and he should be back momentarily. There we are. Where are we going? 152. 152, and our runway heading is 58. There we are. Flight directors on, and VNav, LNav, and there we are. Okay. I removed the Asobo one. Always. I'm very quick at that. I'm really quick at removing Asobo shit. Okay, we are good there. That is good. All that is sorted. Let's go to legs, pull our route data, and wind request.
And no issues on the walk around.
Okay, no issues on the walk around. Okay, pre-flight procedure. He's doing some stuff. Okay, wind request. Did I press that? I did. Yes. Okay. Load. And execute. And we can go to our descent forecast. There we are. Oh, you did. All right. So you didn't. Okay. Load. Let's have a look. Pre-flight procedure.
Standby.
Okay, I gotta wait for him. Sometimes I don't know who's the boss, me or the first officer, to be fair. Execute. There we are. And we are good.
Glide slope.
Okay, he's still testing everything.
Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear. Terrain. Terrain. Pull up. Airspeed low. Airspeed low. Sink rate. Pull up. Terrain. Pull up. Don't sink. Don't sink. Too low. Terrain.
Can you hear? Can you hear the first officer
Flaps.
doing the stuff?
Too low. Terrain. Glide slope. Bank angle. Bank angle.
Approaching minimums. Minimums. Radio altimeter. 1,000. 500. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Wind shear. Wind shear.
Didn't you do
Wind
that
shear.
already?
Too low. Terrain. Caution. Terrain. Terrain. Terrain.
So he's
Pull
testing
up.
all the warnings. Okay, what is he doing now? Traffic, traffic. So he's doing a TCAS test.
TCAS test. Pass.
So with FS to crew, you get a countdown of what is going on. So we can actually move that across, and I'll show you. So there is the FS to crew. So right now we've got a 15-minute countdown, which I can, while it's red, I can't do anything. So he's doing some stuff.
Hi, here's the fuel slip.
Thanks.
Welcome. Have a nice flight.
Okay, so let me just increase the volume here. Where's the volume? Volume first, crew volume. There we are. Okay, good. So now I can request ATC clearance. So we're going to do that.
Roger.
Request ATC clearance.
Good morning. Turkish.
Oh, we're not. We're not
853.
Turkish. We're Delta. Oh, idiot. Delta, 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 Delta. There we are. Okay, we are Delta. And let's change it to an American pilot, shall we? Stephen. There we go.
Turkish 853 is at the gate, requesting ATC clearance.
So we're not Turkish.
Okay, clear to our destination as filed. Squawk code as assigned. Turkish 853.
We are Delta 853. Okay, let's go. Pre-flight checklist. Pre-flight checklist.
Pre-flight checklist. Oxygen.
Tested 100%.
Tested 100%. Navigation transfer and display switches. Auto normal. Window heat on. Pressurization mode selector. Auto. Flight instrument.
So let's do our, what is our Q&H? We need to do our Q&H. So Q&H at Southwest Florida is 3005. So 3005, and I will tell him that. Altimeter 3005.
Heading 128. Altimeter 3005. Parking brake.
Parking brake. Let's set. Let's set our parking brake. Set.
Engine start levers.
Cut off.
Pre-flight checklist completed.
Okay, what's next? So we are good there. All right. Let's do our squawk. There we go, and there we go. All right. So what do we need to do? We need to do our departure briefing. So here's the departure briefing. So let's do our departure briefing. Oops, that's not it. Later, sorry. Departure briefing is that one there. No, that's the manual. I still can't remember what departure and approach. Okay, there we are. And first flight of the day. All right, weather is a threat. Assume bleeds on. Okay, APU on. Yes. What is ETOPS? Extended operation procedure in effect. Okay, anti-ice not required. Procedure is a SID. Okay. And what's the next info? Let's have a look. Overview. Pre-flight. No. Check general. So pre-flight before start checklist. Okay. Before start checklist.
Go ahead.
Before start checklist. No. Okay. Sorry. Hold on. Do you want to hear the departure brief? No, that's de-icing. Sorry. Departure brief. No. Hold on. I will fix this. I will get this. There. Okay. Right. To complete the brief, speaker command. Okay. Hold on. Departure brief. No. Resume the checklist. No. No. General. That's not it. Departure brief. No. Okay. Any questions?
No questions.
Okay, that was not what I wanted. Let's have a look at before start. Run departure brief. Okay. Run departure brief. No, that's landing checklist. I don't want that. What the hell? Pre-flight, run departure brief. Okay.
Are you ready for the departure brief?
Go ahead.
Okay, it's going to be a standard pushback and start off the gate. Taxi route will be assigned by ATC. It'll be a left seat takeoff using an assumed temperature, landing a flaps 5 takeoff. Leave the APU on after engine start. Anti-ice will be off. Above 80 knots, we will reject for fire, engine failure, loss of control, or wind shear. The crew member noticing the abnormality will clearly state the problem. I will call reject or continue. If the decision is to reject, I will close the thrust levers and disengage auto throttle, observe or apply maximum braking, raise speed brakes, apply maximum amount of reverse thrust consistent with the conditions, and bring the aircraft to a complete stop on the runway, stow the speed brake, and set the parking brake, and advise the cabin, this is the captain speaking, remain seated, remain seated. I'll then perform any necessary memory items or checklists as appropriate. If an evacuation is required, I'll initiate the evacuation checklist. In the event of an engine failure after V1, we will continue the takeoff, rotate at VR, call positive rate, gear up, and cancel the master caution. There will be no other calls below 400 feet. At 400 feet, I'll call for a
So
roll
I'm supposed
mode,
to
then
do all
call
of that?
confirm the failure. If required, we'll perform any necessary memory items, climb at V2 to V2 plus 20 to 1,000 feet AFL or TOCA, whichever is greater. Retract the flaps on schedule. When flaps have been retracted and at or above flaps up maneuvering speed, call for level change if VNAV is not engaged. Set max continuous thrust and call for the appropriate emergency checklist. We are under our maximum landing weight, so we are okay to make an immediate return. The departure routing will be via the ATC assigned SID, complying with all published speed and altitude restrictions. We'll use NADP-1. LNAV and VNAV are armed. Flight directors are on, mine is master, yours is slave. Navigation radios are set, the NOTAMs and the aircraft defect log have been reviewed. Current weather poses a threat. We won't rush any procedures today. Any questions, comments, or concerns?
No questions.
Departure brief complete.
Okay. So what goes next? Info. Let's have a look. Okay. Before start checklist. I think. Yeah. Before start checklist.
Standby.
Okay.
We got a door light here.
We got a door light. Okay. We got a door light. So that will be because FS actions, door, close door. Okay. We got rid of the jetway. Yes, we have. Okay. Everything else is good. Okay, let's do that. Before start checklist.
Before start checklist, flight deck door, closed and locked, MCP.
V2, altitude, altitude, flight level 360. Set and check. Okay, maybe not. So V2 152. All right. Set and check.
Takeoff speeds.
V2 152.
CDU pre-flight.
Set and check.
Rudder and aileron trim.
Set and check.
Taxi and takeoff briefing.
Set and check.
Anti-collision light on. Before start checklist complete.
Okay, let's do this now. So let's APU. How do we do the APU? Can I get him to start the APU? Start APU. No? Start the APU. Seriously, come on. No, that is FS to crew. My second attempt at FS to crew. And I don't know who's the boss, but it seems like the first
Hi
officer's
guys,
the
here's
boss.
the load sheet for you.
Thank you.
No problem, have a safe flight.
Okay, let's try this. Request pushback and start clearance.
Ground Delta 853.
So let's
Requesting
bring in-
pushback and start clearance. Okay, clear to push and start مشكور. Delta 853.
Okay, let's see if he puts the APU on. Is he putting the APU on? Start the APU. Yeah, it's payware, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to start the APU myself. There we go. All of the stuff is on. And we're starting the APU. APU starting. And once we got the APU, we can transfer to that and we can disconnect the ground equipment. Yeah, it's called FS to crew. Is the first officer software. So he's already put on all the fuel pumps. He's put the yaw damper on. He's put the electrical there on. He's put everything on actually. Okay. APU. So we're going to switch to APU there and there.
Pull up.
And we are going to go. We're going to go to nose. Nose to the left. Nose to the left. Okay. Disconnect the ground equipment.
Roger.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the captain and the entire crew, we'd like to welcome you to our destination.
What?
For your safety, please remain seated with
Don't
your seatbelt
bloody
fastened,
thing.
leaving all items of hand luggage safely stowed until the seatbelt signs have been
Cancel
switched off.
last command.
Before
We
you
are
leave the
not at
aircraft,
3 minutes
please
yet.
ensure you have all your personal items and hand luggage with you. Please be
Okay,
careful
he
when opening
has
overhead lockers, as
decided.
items may fall out, causing injury. We'd like to remind you that smoking is not permitted until you've reached a designated smoking area.
Unbelievable! What an
If you
asshole!
require assistance when you leave the aircraft, please contact a member of our ground staff. If you're connecting to another flight today and hold a boarding
Yeah.
card and transfer wallet,
It ain't
advising
perfect.
you of your departure terminal,
That is for
please
sure.
follow the signs to flight connections.
It's not
This will
perfect.
lead you on to your departure terminal, and please check your gate number in the departure lounge. To avoid missing your onward flight, we strongly recommend that you go straight to your departure terminal. For those of you who do not have a boarding card, please go directly to
Okay,
the
we'll
flight
do this
connection desk.
ourselves. Okay,
Once again, ladies and gentlemen,
let's go.
on behalf of the
Remove.
entire airline,
There
thank
we
you
are.
very much for choosing to fly with us today, and we hope to see you again in the near future. Thank you.
Okay, all of this should be closed. Unbelievable. What's going on here? Let's close all the damn doors. Close the door there. Close and close. Okay, return. There we are. Okay, release parking brakes. Okay, so let's try this again. Let's see. Let's see if he does this. Start engine 1.
Starting engine 1.
Okay, there we
You have
go.
insufficient air pressure to start.
Okay, APU bleed on. There we are. Start engine 1.
Starting engine 1.
Okay.
Oil pressure.
That's what I want. Okay. Starting engine 1. And we can start engine 1. There we are. I hope they didn't screw up anything there. Okay.
Starter cut out.
Okay.
Number 1 is stable.
Okay, very good. Parking brake set. Start number 2 engine.
Starting engine 2.
Okay. There we go. We got the fuel coming up, the N1 coming up. There we are.
Oil pressure.
Flaps 5. Okay, so far it's working. I still got 300 voice commands to set up for this thing, by the way. And we can switch on all of that to on. There we are. And we can also do flight controls. There we go. There we go. There and there and there. Okay. Flight control checks complete. And engine 2. And we can get rid of our pushback. Confirm good engine start. And that has changed, doesn't it? Oof. Let's see if he does it. Let's see.
Starter cut out. Number 2 stable.
Set altitude through 36,000.
3,700 set.
No, no. Set altitude 36000.
3,600 set.
Maybe not. Set altitude flight level 360.
5,000.
Okay, that doesn't want to work
set.
either. That's fine. We'll do it ourselves. Yeah, GSX. GSX is okay. It's okay. A lot better than this fucking thing. My co-pilot doesn't listen to anything. Okay, let's see. V2 was... What was V2? Return to menu. There we are. Takeoff. 152. 152. 152. VNAV. LNAV. No. Okay. I am master. That is there. VNAV. LNAV. Alright. That is good. No, it's a 737. 737. That is all good. Let's change it over to Gen Bus. Okay, and we can switch off APU. And all of that is good. Open, packs are on. We are good. Everything here looks okay. Let's go TR1 Gen 1. Center is not configured yet. Okay, let's go. Before taxi checklist.
Before taxi checklist, generators on, probe heap on, anti-ice off, isolation valve auto, engine start switches continuous, recall,
Set and check.
check it, auto brake, RTO, engine start levers,
Idle detent.
flight controls,
Check.
ground equipment,
Clear.
clear. Before start checklist complete.
What is isolate pack? Isolate pack.
Back isolated.
Okay.
Check
Request.
it.
Request taxi clearance. Request taxi clearance.
Ground. Good morning. Delta 853. Ready for taxi. Clear to taxi. Delta 853.
Clear on the left.
Clear right.
Okay. Let's taxi. Finally, we can get out of here. So we are going down that way, I believe. But we will go straight. Okay, let's go straight. Parking brakes released. And we can start taxi. I can go down that way. Okay, let's go down that way. I mean, yeah, well, I think it's all about getting the flow right. If you don't get the flow right, and that's why, I mean, it's only my second attempt with FS to crew, and it will improve. I mean, I've got to just, you know, figure out all the quirks, you know, and once I've got that done, then I should be okay. Oh, I also lubricated my rudder pedals, so they're a little bit sensitive. Oh, Motley's really dropping the tracks today. Okay, heading to runway 06. Oh, I don't know if it does. I mean, I took them apart and dropped a bit of 3-in-1 oil on the tracks. It's a lot smoother. I mean, I've had them over a year, and I would assume they got a little bit sticky. That didn't sound right. Sounded okay in my head. Oh, yeah. All right. Let's just check I haven't got any doors open. Yeah, they're all good. Okay. So we got to do the before takeoff checklist. Okay, let's try that. So, before takeoff checklist.
Before takeoff checklist. Flaps.
Set and check.
Stabilizer trim.
Set and check.
Before takeoff checklist completed.
Okay. Request takeoff clearance.
Tower Delta 853 ready for departure. Clear for takeoff Delta 853.
Runway entry procedure.
Okay. Cabin crew, take your seats. Clear for the approach.
All right.
Cabin is still not secured.
All right, come on, hurry up. Cabin crew. We'll be up in the air soon, I promise. Maybe I should have done that while we were taxiing. Okay, let's line up. Okay. So I can do the takeoff, or I can get him to take off. But no, we will do the takeoff. All right, there we go. Let's look around. Everything is good. TCAS is on. We are all good. Flaps 5. Everything's okay. Let's go. Okay, we're going. Captain Anubis, hello. How are you?
Thrust set 80 knots.
Check. V1.
V1, rotate.
Rotate.
Positive rate.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Okay. Good, good.
400 feet.
So that does work a little bit. There we go. I'll tell him to go to flaps 1 very soon. And let's go do a direct 2 legs Seychelles, and we will get ready for that. There we go. All right. Flaps 1.
Speed checked.
Flaps up.
Flaps 1 set. Speed checked.
And let's do our direct 2.
Flaps up set.
There we go, and select autopilot on.
Autopilot on. Autopilot on.
There we go, and he's locked the gear as well. And we are on our way. On our way to New York. Okay. After takeoff checklist.
After takeoff checklist, engine bleeds, on, backs, auto, landing gear, up and off, flaps, up and no lights. After takeoff checklist complete. Happy to release the cabin crew?
Yes, please.
Okay.
There we go. See, once you get the flow, it's okay. It's not so bad. So we are all configured now here. I can I'll put these fuel pumps on in a minute, but not yet. Let's synchronize the heading. I should be able to get him to do that. So let's see. So 351. So let's see. Set heading 351.
351.
So he does it. Okay, that's good. Just the altitude. 36,000 is what? Yeah, okay. Okay, 10,000 feet. Light should be coming off. So I notice he also only uses these.
10,000.
There we go. So he's switching them off. And seat belts are on at the moment.
Happy to release the cabin?
Okay, so this is now to release the cabin. Affirmative.
Okay.
Ladies and
There we
gentlemen,
go.
a very warm welcome aboard our flight. My name is Kirsty. I'm your cabin services director for today. I hope that you're comfortable and enjoying your flight so far. I'd like to extend a personal welcome to our frequent flyer club members. It's nice to see some familiar faces.
What do you mean? What mod do I
Our
have?
frequent flyer program
Sniper?
is designed to recognise and reward regular travellers by providing additional services and benefits, including lounges, priority check-in and free flights. Please speak to a member of staff of the cabin crew or visit our website for more information about our frequent flyer
This
club.
is
The cabin crew will shortly be passing through the cabin to commence our in-flight service. We offer a full bar service with a selection of hot
a Vapresso.
beers, wines and spirits and a selection of snacks.
A
Our main
Vapresso.
service will start once we've reached our cruising altitude. Just a reminder to keep your seatbelt fastened while you are seated. Our flight
It comes with these little capsule things.
and a preview show
So
on
you just
Channel 1. We will
pop
also
that
be
in
playing
there.
a short video which we recommend watching to further aid your well-being in the air.
No, not from a gas station. No, this is that comes with these pods. You're talking about these things like elf bars and things like that. No, so this comes with these pods.
Some channels in your in-flight entertainment system
and you
can be
just
locked
buy the
or replaced
pod.
by the cabin crew, should you not wish your
So
children
I
to
make
see
my
the
own.
program.
I make my own juice. So
Before the news and preview show, we'll be playing a short video for the benefits of our business class customers to help you gain the maximum comfort from your seat.
So
If after
I can
watching
do
this
that.
video there is any aspect of the operation of your seats that you require further
And then fill it
assistance
up.
with, one of us will be more than happy to help. Those passengers in first, business class and premium economy wishing to use laptops may also wish to use the PC power system available on board this aircraft. Please
It's a long announcement, isn't it?
And please don't use the in-seat power to recharge your laptop. Later in the flight, we'll be passing through the cabin with our Shopping the World range of tax and duty-free goods. For full details, please refer to the
it's quite easy.
Shopping the World brochure, which you'll find in the seat back pockets in front of you. If there's anything we can do to make your flight more enjoyable, please don't hesitate to ask myself or any of the cabin crew. Thank you.
Okay. We are on our way to New York, New York. So heavy on frames, they named it twice. Hey? It'll be interesting to see what it does on approach. So I have Samsung New York, which I have disabled. Yeah, so let's see what happens. But I am not going back to Asobo. That is for sure. Yeah, I've got the new iniBuilds, John F. Kennedy. Okay. So we can actually call here, attend.
Hi, how can I help you?
One coffee, please.
Okay, I'll bring them up in a minute.
There we go. Completely useless feature, but adds immersion. Okay.
Hi guys, here are the drinks.
Transition set standard.
Standard set. Passing flight level 185.
So standard set, but you don't actually get standard. So how did that work?
No.
What do you mean that works on this plan? Is it a mod or is the plane bought in game? Oh, that's part of the mod. It's part of FS to crew. So if I set standard, there we go. That's standard. So how is that not set standard? It's just showing like that in yellow. Interesting. Yeah, that's what I mean. I told him to set standard, but he didn't. It just goes to yellow. It's not like he pressed that. That is set standard. No, I mean, I already set the Q&H, didn't I? So when I told the co-pilot to set standard, interesting. So let me bring on these fuel pumps as well. There we go. Oh, he switched them off.
Center fuel pumps off.
Okay, so hold on. Center fuel pumps on. Okay, so he didn't put the center fuel pumps on yet. Interesting. So let me see. Check general. So first officer, let's see, fuel pump. Set throttle, okay. Fuel, where's fuel? Bob. So when does he put the center fuel pumps on? That'd be interesting to know. I need him to put fuel on. Center fuel pumps on. No. That isn't it. Okay. Alright. That's fine. We'll figure it out. Okay. You have control.
I have control.
So let's do our approach briefing as well. Let's get that. So we're approach briefing. So approach briefing. We have an arrival procedure of a star. The runway is dry. Power air. APU as per landing process. Okay. Missed approach altitude. ILS. Auto brake 3. Threats none. The only threats are New Yorkers, I guess. Flaps 30 or 40. We'll go flaps. We'll go flaps 40 today. Single engine taxi, no. Final sector, yes. Bleeds on. As a note, bleeds off landing would be very rare. Okay, really. Gate, we are going to a gate, and final approach fix at New York is 1,500. Final approach fix. So we can go here, 1500. Okay, that is set for the approach brief. Good, good. So that is okay. Okay. So we are good. Perfect. So that is at. So where are we? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. So that's where we are right now. So we took off from Southwest Florida and we're heading up past Tampa, and then we will be heading along the coast to New York. There we go. Aww. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Little bit of a freeze there. So 28,000 feet. 12 more hours to go. Where are you going, Gordo? Oh, by the way, Shaggy's in Boston, you know. He arrived yesterday. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Uh-huh, uh-huh. It's a classic, Dino. It's a classic. You're pulling 16 hours back to back. In what? The flight sim or at work? All right. Okay. I was going to do, if this all goes well, then I'm going to do JFK to LAX. I will do that in an A310. Yeah, that'll be another flight, maybe later on tonight. I mean, I'm all alone at home alone for the next few days, so I shall be flying. I will pop out later, go get me a steak, a nice big chunky ribeye steak, for dinner. Oh, good. Yeah, so I'm gonna do JFK, because I just can't fly it over water. I mean, I find water flights boring and nothing to see, you know. So I do enjoy looking at some of the scenery down below, you know. So A310, JFK to LAX. I think that'd be a nice flight. The A310 is also it's a beautiful beast. Let's try and switch these on again and see what he does. Okay. There we go. He didn't switch them off. He's behaving himself. I do like this one. So we're off continuous now. So that's good. Our logo we can switch off. And everything up here is all good. So we got about so let's have a look at something here. So let's go to legs page there. We're in climb here, the climb mode. So we've got 24 nautical miles to our top of climb for 36,000 feet. We just crossed 33,000 feet. So today is my last day of my subscription to Navigraph chart. I'm not renewing it. I'm just going to get the nav data. That's all. I don't need charts. I think Little Navmap does a great job of that. So I have no desire to pay 90 euros or 100 euros or whatever it is a year for that. I'll just get the nav data and that is good enough for me. I think it's like 20 something euros a year for just the nav data. So the update of the nav data and SimBrief. So there we are. That's where we are right now. So there's Tampa. And we're up there. There we are, 35,000 feet. We should hear the altitude oral coming in very, very soon. Oh, did I forget?
1,000 to level off.
1,000 to level off. And there you go, that's the oral. So we know that the PMDG 737 is extremely well optimized. So flying into JFK, that will give us an idea of what the Phoenix will behave like. So we'll see. There we are, approaching 36,000 feet. There we
Ladies
are.
and gentlemen, we'll soon be passing through the cabin with your meal. On the menu today, we have a variety of dishes, full details of which can be found in
Yeah,
our
you can
on-board
switch stuff off.
magazine inside the seat back
I've
pocket.
basically switched everything off except the
During
air
meal
train.
service, we ask that you return your seat to the upright
So yeah,
position
we'll
as a
see.
courtesy to your fellow travellers. Thank you.
So yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a nice looking airport. I mean, to be fair, the Asobo one is terrible. You know, it is a nice looking airport now. It's still a mess, but JFK is always a mess. P3D, I used to have it in P3D. Who made JFK in P3D? Let me check. Who made JFK? KJFK, P3D. It was made by Drzecki Design. Yeah, so I switched off all the interiors and the people and all of that, because to be fair, I never go inside. I'm landed, and yeah, that's it. But obviously, if I get if I get more, a more powerful graphics card, then yeah, it definitely will improve. Surprising, I never did this for you, Motley. So, yeah, in your next message, you'll see a change. I mean, these are all my regulars. All my regulars. There we go. There you go. You got a lovely new icon next to your name. Well, mate, you're a regular, dude. So, okay, the pilot, the co-pilot, he changes the display himself. I mean, I hardly ever change my display. Right, I am just going to head for a coffee. I'm just going to make myself a cup of coffee. I shall return momentarily. Because I need that caffeine. So I should be back in 2 minutes. Alright. Ooh, toast. Ooh. Nice bit of jam on toast. That could be interesting. No, I'm not doing that. I already had breakfast. Alright, I'll be back in 2 minutes. Hold on, second. Jam, jalapenos, and cream cheese? What jam? Like strawberry jam? Seriously? That doesn't sound right. Okay, there's Florida. Look at that. It does look nice, doesn't it? That's nice. So that's where we are. So we're going across Jacksonville. Jacksonville, Florida. So that's got to be Jacksonville over there. Right there. Hold on, who has control? I have control.
You have control.
I have control. Okay. And then if I go... You have control.
I have control.
Okay, that's better. So he has control. Okay. Ah, that's so nice. So he's already set the air brake, auto brake for 3. So I guess that's based on the approach briefing. So let's just check the approach briefing again. So APU is going to be on. So APU delayed start. You will need to manually start the APU or ask the flight officer to start the APU. APU A start. First officer will automatically start the APU during his after landing procedure. Okay. GPU. Ground crew will auto connect the GPU when arriving at the gate and the stand. Okay. So that's also a thing there. Okay. I mean, I tell you, once you've got the hang of FS to crew, the immersion is nice. Set up and landing, because there's a lot of stuff to do after landing, and yeah, the immersion is quite nice. And they're on sale at the moment at FS to crew. Well, it was when I was buying it. I don't know if I'll get it for any other aircraft though. We'll see. I never say never. I prefer to buy scenery myself. So anything I earn from this channel goes straight back into the sim. Buying sceneries and whatnot. So yeah, that's what I try and do. That way the missus can't complain I've spent too much money on this. Not that she complains. She doesn't complain. She's a very good person. So we have our top of descent is a 599, 600 nautical miles. Top of descent. And now we're following the coastline of Florida and heading up to the next state, which I reckon could be, I don't know, South Carolina maybe. Oh, we're in, no, Georgia. It will be Georgia, then South Carolina, and then North Carolina, Virginia, Delaware, New Jersey. Oh, New Jersey's over there. I always thought it was somewhere else. And then New York. I can't wait for the 777, to be honest. And that's going to be long haul paradise, that is. And the A380, obviously. Apparently there's been a big release of the A320 from Fly-by-Wire as well. There's some new big some new stuff that they've added into the fuel management, so that's going to be interesting. But I haven't flown the Fly-by-Wire 320 for a long time. I just can't understand. What bugs me about the Fly-by-Wire product is that the MCDUs are not separated, so what you do here is done here as well. It's a complete mirror image, and that just bugs me. Here I'm able to have one page open and another page open, as in the Phoenix as well. So I want them to do, you know, then it's nice for me. I hope the A380 has separated all the screens, so you can do, you know, they're all running independent of each other. 853 is our flight number, is it? Yes, it is. There we go. Let's see what gate this flight normally uses. So BAL 853. Oh, really? BAL 853. That's weird. There's that one is for let's try this again. So Delta Southwest Florida to New York. Okay, let's see this one. So they go to gate Bravo 42. So Bravo 42, we will use the same gate. I don't have a GSX profile for it, so we'll see how it lines up with it. So Bravo 42, where is that? Let's have a look. Bravo 42. That's Alpha Terminal. Alpha Terminal. Delta Terminal. That's Charlie. Bravo, okay. Bravo 42, right there. So, okay. Interesting taxi. So there's Georgia. There's the water. This isn't Pet Shop, this is Willie, isn't it? Mr. Nelson. Let's see, what is our approach? ILS localizer. So the localizer 13 left is 11150. Yeah, right. So 11150. 11150. So 11150. There we go. And there we go, that's set. The top of descent, 523. So we're approaching a place called Savannah, which is Savannah, Georgia, I reckon. There we are, I've heard of it. So that is Savannah. The water is rather calm here at the moment. What is that there? That's an island. Didn't someone else do this before? Yeah, someone else did this, didn't they? Obviously that was not the one you were looking for, but I think it's the original. Someone else did it, didn't they? I remember a bloke singing it. So there's Savannah. So let's see what the crew has for dinner for us. Let's see.
Hi, how can I help you?
Some lunch, please.
Okay, I'll bring them up in a minute.
There we go. Get a bit of lunch.
Hi guys, here are the crew meals you asked for. Enjoy.
Crew meals. Drink cart. Yeah, what else can they get us? Let's have a look.
Hi, how can I help you?
I have control. One. Oh, that's all really. One
Check it.
juice, please.
Okay, I'll bring them up in a minute.
There we go. One juice.
Hi guys, here are the drinks.
So we've done our approach briefing, and we will go through the approach briefing just before our descent with the first officer. So just for information, so here's the approach brief, so you can have a look at what it looks like. So this is the approach brief there. So your approach brief. So we got the arrival procedure, which is a star. The runway is dry. we will have APU start. So the first officer will automatically start the APU during his after landing procedure. We have misapproach MSL, which I haven't put in. It's an ILS approach. Auto brake set to 3. We have no threats, but those threats could include birds. So let's put birds, okay, as a threat. Final approach fix altitude is 1500 feet. Landing flaps 40. Single engine taxi, no. Final sector, yes. Bleeds on. We're going to be arriving at a gate. And then there's the decision height, which I can get from... I might as well get it because it is the last... but let's go decision height. So let's unload this. Import flight plan. Import from SimBrief. JFK. Our approach 13 is going to be 13 there. Covia. All right. So our decision height is going to be 213. So 213. So we'll put 213 in there as well. 213. And that is our approach brief, which we will go through once we are closer to our destination. Okay. Don't mess with cassowaries. Isn't that a bird? Isn't that a bird? Aren't they quite aggressive? Where are they from? Well, let me have a look. Where do you find them? Oh, they're in Australia. Man, why is it everything in Australia wants to kill you? Everything. I mean, everything wants to kill you in Australia, man. Be it a snake, a bloody spider, and a bird. I mean, wow. It's like the land that time forgot. Remember that TV show or a movie? I mean, you know, they go, you know, here in Australia we've got 10 snakes. 9 of them will kill you. That's my Australian accent. Very bad. Yeah? 10 snakes, 9 of them will kill you. The only problem is the one that doesn't kill you looks like one of them that will kill you. You got spiders that will basically stand up in front of you and go, come on. You know, I mean, if a spider's up like that, a spider is up like that and he's going, come on, come on. Yeah? I mean, what is that? No killer cats or bears. A bear will kill you. Oh, right. You got no bears in Australia? I can't believe that. You got to have a bear in Australia. Kangaroos will kill you. You got dingoes that eat babies. 430 nautical miles, top of descent into New York. Right, yeah, pumas, panthers, and mountain lions. Dino, have you ever been to Alice Springs? Have you ever been to Alice Springs? In real life, not in this sim. Isn't Uluru next to or near Alice Springs, right? Uluru, that flat red mountain. Yeah, when I went to Australia, we just sort of did the whole, like, the west coast. So landed in Brisbane and then down the Gold Coast down to Sydney. That's what we did. So we saw very little of Australia, to be honest. Got quite a few friends in Melbourne, Brisbane. I mean, yeah, you, Brisbane, Perth, and sorry, the East Coast. Yeah, not the West Coast. Sorry. Well, it depends which side of the planet you came from, right? If you were traveling west, yeah, but okay, I get you. Well, we're looking from the northern hemisphere down, so everything's upside down. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, we got friends in Perth, in Melbourne. Yeah, so yeah, Melbourne, Sydney, of course, and Brisbane. Brisbane was okay. I found that the Gold Coast was a bit backward. You know, I don't know. Just my impression. The Gold Coast, the town, was a little bit sort of lacks opportunity for anyone to do anything. All the properties are owned by foreigners. So we should be in South Carolina by now, I would have thought. Yeah, we are. We're in South Carolina. We just crossed Charleston. Oh, Cairns. Yeah, Cairns. I don't know anyone in Cairns. So we're in South Carolina. We'll be going past Myrtle Beach. So my fly live is messing around. Sorry. I must have dropped something on the on my gadget deck. I must have touched the button. Yeah, it's not perfect, but it's cheap. Okay, let's do the let's do a step and see the. So there, button, okay. There, hogs, pansy, pause, Cameron, and then we're going and around there. So that's Buzz, Telex, and then into runway 13. All right. So that looks pretty straightforward. There we are. Good. Perfect. Let's go on the other side. The sun is obviously this side, so it gives it a little bit too much whiteness. This is the democracy, Dino. Democracy. Nothing wrong with a bit of Tammy, eh? So we just crossed over into North Carolina now. I'm actually looking forward to this approach. Let's see. I hope my computer doesn't decide to do messy stuff. And the other thing is, I mean, you really got to sort of get your graphics card and your CPU matched. So I'm thinking, yeah, 4000 series, then my CPU I think is going to get throttled, but I think with the 3000 series, I think my CPU should be okay. It's a shame that Microsoft Flight Sim doesn't use all the cores of your CPU, which is a bit of a shitty thing. I think, as far as I understand, Microsoft Flight Sim only uses a single core in your CPU. That's what I understand. We don't, I don't know. I have an AMD. I don't know what the equivalent of AMD's hyper-threading is. Does AMD even have anything like that? AMD hyper-threading. Hyper-threading. Does Ryzen have a hyper-threading? Yes, but they don't call it that. They call it SMT. Does Ryzen 5 have hyper-threading? Let's see. AMD 5600X hyper-threading. They do. They have yeah, they do have hyper-threading. I have to check if it's on or not. I have to check if it's on. I'll have to check in the BIOS. But what does it recommend? Does Microsoft recommend hyper-threading on or off? Let's see, MSFS 2020, hyper-threading on or off? So here's one, it says off. So hyper-threading or no hyper-threading? So some people say Microsoft responds very well to hyper-threading. Oh, Dino, it's late for you, mate. No worries, mate. You go to sleep. You take care, mate. I'll catch you next time.
Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go home.
Hyper-threading. So my case after 7 years helped a lot. Okay, no. These are very old posts. Yeah, all very old posts. So people are saying, yeah, just switch it off. Interesting. Not much into. I have to investigate that, the hyper-threading part. So let's have a look. Cruise 270 nautical miles to New York. And we got fuel warning, so let's turn that off. Okay, so 250. So we are going to be setting our altitude to 1,500 soon enough. So that is our approach fix. And what was our localizer? Let's have a look. Our localizer course at the runway was 13 left. Localizer heading 134. So we can set that as well, 134. Even though it comes in automatically, but let's just put it there, 134. And here, 134. One, three, four. Good. Let's see, who's flying with us? Anyone around? BAF 430? Greenville. Greenville Airport, apparently. So basically we have these next voice commands that we're going to be issuing. So the approach briefing, and then I will take control from the first officer. And I will be landing the aircraft, obviously. So we are heading direct towards Virginia Beach. So we're not far actually. So Virginia Beach, then we got Delaware, New Jersey, and then into New York. So the weather in New York at the moment, it's quite clear. But we avoid all of that horrendous weather there. So yeah, so that should be good. Where are we now? 174 nautical miles. Let's have a look at the manual and see. Approach briefing. FS to crew. And let's see, when do I have to start the approach briefing? Approach. Approach. Briefing. So the descent checklist should be completed before the airplane descends below 10,000 feet. Okay. Generally though, you would run it prior to the top of descent. So there's the descent. Okay. Right, okay, got it. Understood. Okay, got it. Okay, one should read the manual. It's actually quite informative. Custard, hello mate. How are you? How are you? I hope you're well. I hope you're well. We're heading into New York with FS to crew. That's okay. I just woke up. I just woke up 9 hours ago. Yeah, I know. I mean, who was the bloke that discovered time zones, eh? So we'll do the approach briefing a few miles before top of descent, and then the descent checklist. As per the manual. There's our top of descent. You can see that there. There it is. 135 nautical miles. So about 50 nautical miles before we'll do all of the process. The first officer has control at the moment anyway. So we've already also set the QNH at New York 29905. So we are going to go and below 10,000 feet, we will activate GSX and go into Bravo 42 is the gate that Delta will use. So we will also set that up so that we have a marshaller or something at the other end. I've already set up the approach briefing, so we will go through that very soon. On 18. Okay, I need to go to the loo. I'll be right back. There we are, top of descent right there, 98 nautical miles. So we are actually heading into Delaware. So when we do this approach briefing, it'll be interesting to see if the first officer set some of this stuff for us. This one has to go down to 1,500. .67 nautical miles, so at 50 we'll do the approach briefing. Okay, let's get the approach briefing done, shall we? So, let's do this. Are you
Check it.
ready for the approach briefing?
Go ahead.
Are you ready for the approach brief?
Okay.
The arrival routing will be via the ATC assigned star, complying with all published speed and altitude restrictions. For an ILS approach, planning a flaps 40 landing. Final approach fixed altitude is 1,500 feet. Decision altitude is 213 feet. Taxi route in will be assigned by ATC. We'll be arriving at a gate. Birds are in the area, so we'll see and avoid as best we can. Descent speeds and navigation radios are set. Airport NOTAMs have been reviewed. Any questions, comments, or concerns?
No questions.
Approach brief complete.
So we can do the descent checklist as well. Descent checklist.
Descent checklist. Pressurization. Landing altitude is 0 feet. Recall. Check it. Auto brake. Level 3. Landing data.
Landing data. 1,500 feet.
VREF 144 minimums. 213 feet. Approach briefing.
Completed.
Descent checklist completed.
set altitude 1,500 feet.
Check it. 1,500 set.
Okay, good. So we are ready for our descent. We will start descending to 1,500 feet into New York automatically. We are almost there. So let's see what kind of stutterfest we're going to get at JFK. You're not working today, Motley? You don't work on Saturday, or? Okay, so let's see. 30 nautical miles, top of descent. So we've done the approach briefing, we've done the descent checklist. Something should happen once we start our descent. Right now, all the checklist assist, voice command assist, and captain flow assists are empty, so nothing to do at the moment. I've already set the localizer frequency there, and the course is also in there, so that's all good. 20 nautical miles, top of descent. So we're heading to New Jersey now. To be fair, I didn't know New Jersey was there. I always thought New Jersey was like north of New York. But I just figured out it's south. Welcome to New Jersey, now go home. What if New Jersey is your home? Can't be that bad, surely. I think I even have relatives in New Jersey. What's the capital of New Jersey? Is there a capital of New Jersey? Is that Philadelphia? Is Philadelphia in New Jersey? I don't know. All I know about Philadelphia is they make a nice steak sandwich, apparently. Okay, 4 nautical miles, there we are. And we will be starting our descent shortly. We should see the VDEV, the vertical deviation indicator coming up. And there we go. We're starting our descent into New York. So what comes after the descent? Okay, let's go. I have control.
You have control.
There we go. I have control. So descent checklist. Okay, passing. The next one will be transition. So 18,000 feet. So we've already started our descent. And then the approach checklist. So approach checklist should be boop, boop, boop. Ah. Okay. Approach checklist. It's not a bad manual, actually. I should sit down and just read it. But reading manuals is not something I do. Very unlike me. Being an engineer and all. We can figure it out. Okay, good. Descent profile looks good as well. So we're okay. Do we have any constraints? No, no constraints at all. So it's unrestricted descent all the way down. There we are, New Jersey. Got a headwind, sorry, a tailwind, 57 knots, that's good. 28,000 feet. So after passing the transition level command. Okay. If using button control, press the standard button. Okay, no. Alright. In voice control, press STD. Quickly set the altimeter. Okay. Appropriate song, Drunk on a Plane. Descent profile looks good. And a 737 rocking. There we go. Flight profile is catching up. There we are, catching up with our descent profile, so that's good. Drag required, we're okay. Yeah, we've got a bit of drag. Yeah, slow us down. There we go. So it's decelling, so that's all right. There we are. Who's that? Magic Turtle, hello mate. Wow, you just jumped in. Solar Hawk, hello mate. Magic Turtle, thank you for the raid. You are catching. Oh, Captain Passing Rays, hello mate. Good day, good day. We are just starting out. We've started our descent into JFK. So the new iniBuilds JFK with FS to crew as well in the 737 Delta. So get ready for Starterfest 2023. You flew out of there. You flew out of JFK. Ah, okay. So I flew out of Southwest Florida. That was full cloud there. And we are now heading to into JFK. So what was the weather like there? It was all right. Oops, no, don't want to be in there. We want to be standard 2995. That's where we want to be. Oh, I'm not in Vatsin today. Yeah, because it's first time flying in, so I just want to make sure everything is working all right. So we're coming up to transition altitude. Yeah, but I find the US to be a little bit easier and a bit more forgiving, to be honest. And they're not obnoxious like some European controllers, I'll tell you. Some European controllers can be complete dicks. Okay, we're approaching transition. There we are. So we're coming in at 13 left today. We will be arriving at gate Bravo 42 as well today. I just hope, you know, that I've switched off everything at the airport except the train, because I like the train. And I hope that's not the big FPS killer. Okay. Let's go. There. 29905. Transition set. Altimeter 29905.
Two 995 set passing 17,000.
Okay.
Now
approach checklist.
Approach checklist altimeters
set and checked.
2995 set approach checklist completed.
Okay, good. So we are good. 16,000 feet. I got a good feeling about this. All right, let's set our so we're going to be 144 VREF. Okay, he's already set it. Flat 40 VREF 144. Okay, he already set that. Good. So we are sorted. Descent. We will be coming up to our star very, very soon. MSFS, salut! Ça va? Ça va? Wait. Ça va et toi? Merci. Okay. So, my first officer is behaving. Easter was good, man. I switched off. Went down south, spent time with the family, did a couple of 3 barbecues. Loads of food. Chilling, man, chilling. So yeah, it was really good. It was good. Yeah, watched some a couple of barbecues. Got I was staying at my brother-in-law's as well. He's got this racing chair. So we were doing Formula 1 on the old Logitech racing chair, so that was good fun. All right. So 12,000 feet. So the oh, good. The food was awesome, mate. The food was awesome. Of course, I was the barbecue master. Okay. Okay, Magic wasn't wrong. There's a lot of cloud, mate. A lot of cloud. What's the visibility? I gotta check the METAR. I gotta check the METAR. METAR. KJFK. What do we got? Overcast 400 feet. You're kidding, man. We got any rain? Is there any rain? Okay, I haven't seen a few of these. What's the dollar sign on the end of a METAR? Nah, I'm gonna do real weather. Gotta do real weather. Okay, approaching 10,000 feet. Let him do what he's doing. Secure the cabin. That's what we want him to do. Oh, it's sketchy. It's
10,000.
sketchy. 10,000. Good. There we are. Lights come on. So he's done all of that. He's securing the cabin. Perfect.
Cabin crew prepare for landing.
ILS landing, but I will take over control. I'll just get the localizer. So this is where we are. So there's our star right there. Flying Eagle, welcome aboard into a overcast New York. So that's our star. We're coming in on 13 left today. Avoiding the buildings, I hope. There we are. Alrighty. So where are we? So RV approach is 149. Okay. Howdy to you. So we're going into the new iniBuilds New York today. Captain Arnon, hello to you, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, in a few minutes we'll be passing through the cabin with landing cards. It's important that you have the correct documentation with your passport by the time you reach the immigration authorities, so you are not unnecessarily delayed at passport control.
Is she kidding? I've had correct documentation and passport for immigration, and they have took me aside for extra questioning in New York every time I have flown into New York in real life. What do I use for chatbot? What do you mean chatbot?
Should you have any further concerns, please don't hesitate to ask a member of the crew
I don't know.
or the ground staff upon arrival.
To be honest, it's Stream Elements, I reckon.
And ladies and gentlemen,
What do I
as
use
we
for
are approaching
chatbot?
our
I don't know.
destination, if you have any last-minute purchases that you'd like to make before we
I mean, I'm using Lumia
bar,
Stream.
please notify
I'm
a
using
member
Mix
of
It
the
Up.
cabin crew immediately. Thank you.
So I'm using Mix It Up. I use Lumia Stream as well. Firebot I've not heard of, but Custard is the one. He tries all these bots, he does. Custard is the bot expert. 6,500 feet. Okay, I'm going to start interventioning. So let's start bringing our speed down, shall we? I'm going to bring it down 200. 220 right now. Let's start bringing our speed down as well. There we go. So a bit of spoiler there. Oh, it's sketchy, isn't it? Look at that. So far, it's been all right. It's been okay. I need to start slowing down a little bit quicker than this. So, flaps 1.
Speed checked.
Screw the speed check. I want flaps 1. Okay, good.
Flaps 1 set.
Okay, let's go to 200. Flaps 5.
Speed checked. Flight deck. Okay, shukran. Captain, the cabin is secured. Flaps 5 set.
All right. We are good. We are good. Let's start reducing. 180. Gear down, flap 15.
Speed checked. Speed break up. Gear down. Flaps 15 set.
Okay, perfect. Good. Alrighty, we are good. What is it? 140. So let's drop down. 160. There we go. Little bit early, I reckon, but I want to make sure my first officer is working properly, because he can get a bit complacent. There we go. Okay, we are successfully connected again. Okay. What are we? 149. There we go. Okay. Wow. Some serious little things happening with the old connection, aren't we? So we're okay, we're okay. Start to descend, please. Thank you. Flaps 30.
Speed checked.
Whoa, 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 whoa. That's okay, that's okay. We're okay, we're okay.
Flaps 30 set.
We're okay, we're okay. Bring it back, bring it back. There we are. A little bit of my error there. Oh, we got rain, damn. So far there's no stuttering at all. We're okay, he says. Micro stutters, but oh, there's one. Ah, look at that Manhattan down there. Woo! That's all right. That's okay. Flaps 40.
Speed checked. Flaps 40 set. Radio altimeter alive. Cabin crew, take your seats.
Landing checklist.
Landing checklist. Engine start switches.
Set and check.
Double check that, please. Speed
Okay.
brake.
Armed. Okay, speed brake is armed. Armed.
Landing gear.
Down.
Flaps.
Set and check.
Landing checklist completed.
Okay, here we go. I removed Asobo's JFK, yes. What we got there? VNAV disconnect. Why? That's fine. Okay, here we go. Okay.
Final approach fix. Height checked. Missed approach altitude not set.
Missed approach altitude is what is missed approach altitude? It is missed approach 4,000 feet. Okay, I can't see nothing. I see nothing. Okay. We got rain. Disconnecting autopilot. I have control. Okay, we are good. We are good.
1,000.
So
1,000
far,
feet,
it's okay.
Stabilize.
So far, it's okay. It's okay so far. I still can see nothing. Wow. Okay, I got the light.
$500 feet.
Wow, it's actually quite smooth. I am a little bit shocked. Sorry.
Approaching minimums.
Sorry for the weather.
Minimums.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Here we go.
Speed break up.
Speed break up and reverses.
Reverse as normal.
There we go.
60 knots.
There we go. After landing checklist. Okay to clean up. So we are going to lights and doors.
Check. Cabin crew disarm doors and cross check. Doors disarm, no APU.
Okay, let's decide where we're going. We are going round here. I'm using FS to crew. I apologize for the horrendous weather, but that is God's fault, not mine. And we're heading to Bravo 4, so I'll set that up as well. Do we have an after landing checklist? Let's see. After landing checklist. No, that doesn't want to do that. After landing checklist. No, okay, that's not what I want. So, let's go. GSX. Next page. Bravo 42 is where we're going. There we are. No. And we are Delta. Sorry about this bloke here. There we are. Okay. Oh, there's a bit of a bump there. Look at that. There we go. Lovely jubbly. So we are taxiing to Bravo 4. Let's go on the other side here. When you park at the gate or stand, set the parking brake and ensure the taxi light is off. Okay. So has he put anything up? Okay, let's go. Flaps up. So flaps have gone up. Okay. Disarm auto brake. No. Disarm auto brake.
Check it.
Auto brake off. Okay, he's not doing the auto brake yet. Captain passing raise, hello mate. Okay, Bravo 42. So we are going to turn, not this one, the next one. Auto brakes off. Auto brakes off. No? Okay. Doesn't want to do it. We'll do it. So we are turning straight up. There we are. Oh yeah, he should have done the APU. I told him to have the APU. Really? Okay. Start APU.
Starting the APU.
There we go. All right. Thank you for reminding me. I already did that in the approach briefing. I don't know why he didn't do it automatically. Lights and doors. Okay, we are turning here. To be honest, the performance isn't bad. For my little machine, it's not bad.
APU on the buses.
Okay, good. Taxi light on. Taxi light on. No. Cancel last command. So we don't, he doesn't put any of this lights on, so I guess I have to do it. Alright. Oops, sorry, there's a hill there. Whoa, that's a bit of a nose scraper there. Okay, we are going to be turning into here, I believe. Left into here. Left into here. I'm not on VATSIM, Captain Race. Okay, so prior to turning into the gate or stand, all right? So, oh shit, I went the wrong way. I went the wrong way. Okay, we're going to do a little tour around this little terminal. So we'll just go around. We've got to go around the block. Yeah, I know. But no, we'll have a look. I'm looking at the charts. I just got a little confused with the numbers, but that's okay. But look at that, man. It's not bad looking, hey? Much better than what it was. So we're going to turn right. Yeah, I'm looking at the charts on little nav map, to be fair. I like this, man. I mean, seriously, I thought it was going to give me a lot of grief on my machine, but no. Yeah, and my Navigraph expires tomorrow, and I'm not renewing it. I'm in the 800, So my Navigraph expires tomorrow. I'm not renewing it. I'm only going to get the nav data, because I tell you, little nav map does everything for me. I don't look at many charts. Everything is available in little nav map. There we are. Okay. Some nice blast walls as well there. Okay, we are going to 42. So we're going right round there. And 42 is at the end. And there is 42. But I tell you, I'm a little bit impressed. Okay, I have switched off a lot of the stuff like ground clutter and all of that, but maybe I'll start switching stuff one by one and see when it starts to really get heavy. There we are. That is 40. There's 40. So 42. Lights and doors. Okay. And we can There we go. All right. Parking brake set. And we can cut engines there and there. And let's connect GPU. There we are. Okay. How does that look? Oh, little bit with the drone view. Oh, that is, yeah, that's a little bit sketchy. There we go. All right. And what do we need to do next after this? Okay to clean up. Okay to clean up. Shutdown procedure. No? What is it? Hold on. Approach. Read the manual. Go around, roll out after landing, taxi in, single engine taxi. Secure the aircraft, please. Okay. So, shutdown checklist. No. Shut down checklist. Secure the aircraft. Okay. There he goes. GSX. Oh, sorry. There we go. Securing the aircraft. Is he doing anything? Let's see. Secure checklist.
Secure checklist IRS off. Emergency exit lights off. Window heat off. Backs off. Secure checklist complete.
And we are good. Requesting deboarding. Already started. And there we are. So once you get used to this FS to crew, there we go. And we've got the jetways, they're done, and that's all done as well. So once you get used to this FS to crew, I'm still reading the manual. The second time I've used it, and yeah, I'm an engineer, but seriously, read the manual. It does help a bit. It's all about understanding the flow. So already FS to crew is now ready for the next turnaround. So the next command will be pre-flight checklist, but we aren't doing that. But there we are. And this is New York, New York. Let's have a look, shall we? There. So I've obviously I have disabled. So there's the train. I've been on that train in real life. Been on that train. So there's the train. I've got a lot of stuff off. Let's see, the interiors I think I've already switched off. Waiting until I get my new graphics card. There is a, yeah, but it's okay, it's all right. I can live with this for the time being. I mean, yeah, I can live with this, you know. So for now, when I get my new card, I'm keeping an eye on the pricing. When I get my new card, then yeah, I'll start switching other stuff on. All right, that is it for this flight. Thank you so much. Thank you for the follows today. The next flight is going to be New York to Los Angeles. Okay, and I'm going to do that in the A310. Okay, New York to Los Angeles. I can't fly over water, so I'm not going Europe bound. So we're going to do New York to Los Angeles in the A310. And yeah, we'll do that. I don't know, maybe could be tonight, actually. Could be tonight. I just got to look at my schedule today. I don't know if it's going to be a 4090, maybe a 3080 Ti. I mean, I've got a bunch of people using that, and it seemed to be quite nice. But yeah, we're going to do a A310 JFK to Los Angeles. Anyone wants to join in, they can, of course. I will post it on the Discord about an hour before I do my flight. All right. In the meantime, thank you everyone for popping in and flying along with me, albeit in chat. And I will catch you all in the next one. Magic Turtle, thank you so much for the raid, my brother. Thank you. And thank you everyone for the follows. Captain Parson Rays, Flying Eagle, Deadly Sniper, Briggy. Thank you everyone. Let's go and see who's on. Alison is on. We're gonna go and raid Alison Johnson, and yeah, go and Deadly Sniper, thank you mate. Did I call you? Didn't I say your name? I'm sure I did. Yeah, Deadly Sniper. Thank you for popping in, man. Yeah, so next one, where are we going? Where did I say? JFK to Kalax. All right. In the meantime, we're going to go and raid Allison. Show her some love. And I will catch you all in the next stream. All right. Take care. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.